Revision. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Unit 5. Unit 5. This is what? Unified revision. Unified revision. Maybe after exam, yeah. If I'm still here, yeah, we can do. Unit 5 revision. Now I want to record this. Here. How can I remove this? Huh? This thing is in front of me.
Then is this window. You can put in the
Where?
bar.
I cannot close it, you see?
Why not?
Use it because of this window. So what is this?
You close the record spot.
This one, save. Save. Here, irregular verbs. Okay, revision here. Not this.
What's record?
Come on. What's going on? This one's probably it. Huh? Here? Why the bar doesn't go away? My bar doesn't go away. Maybe now? Ah, you see, but I still cannot see. I still cannot see like the skip, or remove, or okay, something like that.
Put this window.
Which window? This?
The audio.
This whole thing. So maybe like this. But next time I open it will show again.
Show again.
Yeah. How do I end this test? End task. Microsoft Edge. End task. Okay. Let's try one more time. Let's go. Now it works, no? Okay. Okay, we have to finish the book, no?
Today?
ASAP. Yeah. Okay, revision. Let's see what comes. Some grammar revision, irregular verbs. You remember all these, remember? Buy, bought, bought. Wait, let me do like this. Okay, now you cannot see. Okay, buy, bought, right? And then do, did, done, no? Yeah, okay. What else? Drink. Drunk. Drive. Driven. Drive, drove, driven. This is a difficult one. Okay, eat. And how do you spell it? The spelling is a difficult, right? E-A-T. And then A-T-E, the past. And then the participle. Yes, like this with E-N at the end. Like this. Eat, ate, and eaten. Okay. Drive, drove, driven. What about this? Okay. This one, find, found, found. This one, go, went, gone. Easy. Okay. Stand up, stood, stood up. Stand up, stood up, stood up. Okay. Take. Yes, take, took, taken. Write. Written. Written. Write, wrote, written. Written with double T. Huh? Sorry? No, written. Written. Here. Write. Sorry. Write, wrote, written. Like this. Written. Yeah, double T. Written. What about read? Read, and it's spelled the same. See? Read, read, read. Not to read, reading or something. Yeah, I have read. I have read. Okay, not red like this, the color. Be careful. Not red color. Red like this. So read, read, read. Okay. Read and complete. Okay. Read and complete the following sentences with for or since. I've lived in Paksi since 1991 or for. Since, right? This shows a beginning, like a beginning to something in time, right? Okay. He's been in his office since or for?
Since. Since.
Are you sure?
Since.
You say since? For? Since? And Samvaro is downloading. Huh? Since? Are you sure?
Yes.
This is since. Because why it's not for? If it was just like 7:30, stop. If the sentence stopped, then it could be for. Like he stayed there for 7 hours, for example. That's for. But here we are saying he stayed there since 7:30. It's like a starting point in time. So since 7:30 this morning, he's been in his office. Okay, Jennifer has lived in Vientiane since about 1 year or for about 1 year. For. 3 or 4? 4 or 5? 4 about 1 year? Are you sure? Yes, for about 1 year. This is a period of time. It's not talking about the beginning of something. It's just like an amount of time, right? It could be in the past or not. Like Jennifer has lived, okay, this is in the past, in Vientiane for about 1 year. Could be recent past. Yeah. I've waited. What is this here? I have waited. What is the tense? Past? Present perfect. It's present perfect. Past is I waited. Finish. I waited. Just directly without have. Then it's simple past. I waited. But this one is I have waited. This is present. Think about the have. Have is in the present. So then you can easily remember present perfect. I have waited. Yeah. I have waited for this letter Now, since or for 3 weeks?
For 3 weeks.
40?
For 3 weeks.
Okay. For 3 weeks. 3 weeks is an amount of time. It's not talking about a beginning. If you put here 3 weeks ago, if you put ago,
Since.
then it would be since. Okay, so I've waited for this letter for 3 weeks. This means 3 weeks I was waiting and then I got it, okay? For 3 weeks. My family has had, what is this? What is this? Present perfect?
No. Yeah. Present perfect. Yes.
Yes, present perfect. Remember have? Yeah, if you see have with the participle, this is a present perfect. If this have over here, in this case has, no? But if it was in the past, then it would be had. This also exists, but this is past perfect. We haven't studied yet. This is present perfect, has had. But there is also had. That's past perfect. Okay, my family has had, present perfect, this motorbike for April or since April. That's the beginning, a beginning point in time, right? So easily we say it's since April. So in April, it starts. Something has started, right? Since April. So the way it sounds like is that they still have this motorbike, you see? My family has had this motorbike since April. So in April they got it, and now they still have it. Seisamon has studied, what is this?
Present.
Yeah, it's also the same, you see? Present perfect. Has studied at university since or for? Yeah, this is also the beginning of something, you see? 1993, right? So since 1993, I was 2 years old.
Is 2 years still
Say someone has studied at university since 1993. She's still studying, I think.
83. Now it's
83. 83. Oh, okay. You were in a past life, no? Yeah. I've known Stella. What is this? I've known. What is this? What is this mystery? Have, you see, I have. So it's present. This is have. Known, right? What is the know? Knew, known. Yeah. This verb. Know, knew, known. New. New, it sounds like this word, yeah. New. Like new. No. It sounds like no, you see? This sounds like no. This sounds like new, like a new pair of shoes. Like a new rope, new sankati, right? New. And then this is known. There's no other word, I think, like this. Known. Known. Like this, okay? Known. Yeah, known. I have known Stella is a girl since a long time or for a long time. This one is more tricky. This is tricky. For a long time. Yeah, I also think it's for a long time. I've known Stella for a long time. Yeah. Yes. If you put a long time ago, then maybe it could be since. What? I haven't eaten. What is this?
negative.
What is this? Haven't eaten. Yes, present perfect in the negative sense, right? Okay, this verb we have just seen it is eat, ate, eaten. Yeah, be careful these two. You see eaten, eaten. Not A like A sound, is E sound. E sound. Eaten. I haven't eaten mangoes since or for last year. Since is the beginning of time, right? Yes, I haven't eaten mangoes since last year. Okay, I think you understand. For instance, it's quite okay. Huh? Yeah, you can teach. What's up? What is the example? Ah, yeah, what did he say? Yeah, let's see. IIT student notice board, right? Tervan Saranai students, I will be out for one day. I will be, this is the future, right? I will be out for one day. For. Now, since, for, okay, it's an amount of time. Please see Venerable Magavihari for Nisaya, okay? I'll be out for a day.
What is the sentence?
What is the sentence? I will be future, no? I will be out.
Present future.
Future, I will be. I will be out.
Future simple.
Yeah, I think it's just normal, simple future.
I will be out or
I will. I will be leaving. I will be leaving, or I will be out. It's also okay. I'll be out.
What is function of out?
Out.
Yes. Participle.
It's a word.
It's a word. Be.
Huh?
Be out.
To be out. I will be is it? Be here is the infinitive, right? I will be. So you have future, will, be. Okay, will be. This is future, yes. Out. What is the function of out? It's definitely a word. Out is a word. Sorry?
I will be go out.
I will be go. No. I'll be out, okay.
Not
I'll be out is okay. I'll be gone. I'll be gone, for example. I'll be dead. For example, 100 years from now, I'll be dead. You understand? I will be dead. I will have died. This is another tense. You could say it like this. I will have died. I will have died. 100 years in the future. You understand? 100 years in the future. Okay, this is my life. This letter is my life. Okay. Here, in the future, I will die, because I die over here. Do you understand? This is time passing. For example, now I'm over here. I'm going towards my death, right? So here I will die. Simple, like future. I will die over here. But here, I will be dead. I will be dead. Because it's after my death. Not I will die, I will be dead. Or I will have died. Yeah, this is after I died. Okay, later we'll discuss these tenses, right? But we don't use this so much. We don't use this so much. Yeah. But you have to know it, no? But it's not used so much. You don't see it very often. Yeah. I will. You can also talk about this period of time. If this is I die over here, right? I will die in the future. Then I want to talk about a period of time after my death. So here, I will have been dead. I will have been dead for a year. It's another tense, but
1 year living.
no, this is before my death. This is after my death I'm talking about.
It's
For example, here, 1 year after my death, I will have been dead for a year. Do you understand? It's a little complicated, right? But I'm talking about the period of time I'm dead. Because here I die, so here I'm dead. I'm dead. All this time I'm dead. So if I want to talk about this period of time, then you can use this. I will have been dead. It's a little difficult, no?
But cannot say. After you die, you say that will be born in the.
For example, now death. Okay, we won't talk much about that, but next year, I'll have been in Sri Lanka for 2 years. You understand? Now I've been in Sri Lanka for almost 1 year. So next year, I will have been in Sri Lanka for 2 years. Do you understand? It's that tense, okay? Will have been. But this is in the future, no? So if you keep coming to class, we'll do that at some point. Yeah. Okay, this is some writing exercise about something's. Do you remember how to use this? Used to. Okay, let's just make some sentence. Used to. Remember, this is used not in the future. It's used for past things, right? Can you give me an example? Used to. I used to study English in the past. Okay, I used to study English in Laos or in, right? Okay, I used to do that. What else? I used to. You used to smoke? Really? Then infinitive. I used to smoke. Just you can use infinitive. I used to smoke. The verb is to smoke. To smoke. And smoked. That's the past. Smoked. And then have smoked. Also, smoked, smoke, smoked, smoked. So, I used to smoke in the past.
Used to smoke.
Not I used to smoking. I used to smoke.
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 Infinitive.
Yeah, with the infinitive. I used to smoke. You see, I used to smoke in the past. I used to smoke in the past. I used to be what? I used to be many things you could say, yeah. Huh? Weather? No.
Whether it's mean in restaurant.
Ah, okay. A waiter. Waiter. Yeah. I used to be a waiter. A waiter. Waiter. Or in UK, waiter. A waiter. Waiter. Something like that. Or way up. A way up.
Away up.
A way up. Used to be a way up.
What is the women?
Women. Waitress. 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 Yeah. You will see this like a suffix, no? They add to some feminine nouns like act, actor, and actress. Some nouns are feminine nouns, have this res at the end. What else? Actress, waitress. Not many, I think.
Mr.
It's mistress. Okay, mistress. Mistress. You know what a mistress is? A mistress is like a female, like a lover. You know lover? A lover. Lover is an extramarital relationship. If the man he has his wife, if he has a relationship with another woman, not his wife, then that's like a mistress.
Okay.
A mistress. If a man is married, he has his wife, right? Right? So if he has a relationship with another woman, that's a mistress. A mistress outside his marriage. Do you understand?
Not yet married.
Not yet married with another woman. He's married to one woman. Okay? He's married to woman A, but he has also a relationship with woman B. So that woman B, who is not his wife, is a mistress. Mistress. Mistress.
But had another one. No. Like a second.
Another one? Yeah, like we call this an extramarital relationship. You see, marital comes from marriage. Marital is the adjective related to the word marriage. Marital. So this is extramarital. This means outside of your marriage. Outside your marriage. Do you understand?
Yes.
Extramarital. So extra means like outside or beyond.
I think Bari is Dutiya.
Dutiya?
Bariya.
Bhariya. But this one, for example, if he has a second wife, then she's also a wife, not a mistress. A mistress, as far as I understand, is not married. It's a mistress. Sorry?
We have that's one
Extramarital affair, yeah. Relationship or affair. Yeah, we discussed about this. Remember the types of relationships in the Sancharita Sikhapada? Types of relationship, I think. We cannot bring people together, right? We can, yeah, Tankanikaya. We cannot make couples, right? We cannot do that. Remember this rule? Sanghadisesa rule, the fifth Sanghadisesa rule. We cannot make couples. Yeah, I think we say it in English. We cannot. One way is to say, like, I think it's to make sides. To make sides. I think this is used, at least in my language, it's used. But to make, it's to matchmaking. Yeah, matchmaking. Making matches. Yes. Matchmaking, making match. Match. A match is like a couple. Two together. A match. So matchmaking, no? Okay. Mistress. I haven't watched it, but I know. With Angelina Jolie, right? Mistress? Mistress Evil? I don't know why. Huh? Not married or. They call her a mistress. But a mistress is not married. That's the point. Like, if they are married, then she's not a mistress. She's a wife. Right? Here the words are wife. Then you have a woman which is not married. This is a mistress. Or a girlfriend. A girlfriend is like they have a relationship, but they are not married. But he's not married to another woman either. then you can have a girlfriend, for example. Usually people are, they have this type of relationship, girlfriend-boyfriend relationship, and then they get engaged. They decide to get married and all that. Then they get married, they become husband and wife. Husband and wife, right? But if the husband is married to this woman, it's his wife. But if he has a relationship outside of his marriage, then that other woman, who is not married to him, is a mistress. A mistress, like a lover. Lover can be applied to man or woman. Lover. Lover. This word lover. Okay? So, more examples with used to. I used to be a waiter. I used to be a layman. I used to smoke. I used to study English. I used to have. Yeah. I used to have long hair. I used to have long hair. You can use to be, no? I used to be, and then any adjective. I used to be what? Thin. Okay, I used to be thin. I used to be thin. Now I'm bad. I used to be thin. Yeah, all this. Okay. See, look at these examples. When my grandmother was young, she used to work in the rice fields. She used to work, you see. My grandfather used to live in Luang Prabang when he was a young man. Yeah, you see, you have when to say, when did that happen? No, to put that, just to give the time of when it happened. When my grandmother was young, this is also explains when did it happen. When my grandmother was young. You can put it at the end of the sentence as well, you see. My uncle used to be a soldier. Okay, it says it's in the past. If we just read this, we know, okay, he used to be a soldier, but you don't know when. Last week, last year, when? Then you can add here this information. When he was 18. You understand? 18 years old when he was 18. Okay, this is listen. Usually the listenings are not very good to do on the way to school one early morning while I was... okay, do you know how to fill this? Let's try. One early morning while I to school. Two words we have here. An accident. Remember this? We have studied this. Do you remember how to... I used to, no. Go to? I was, go? Yeah, an accident. Yes, it's the past continuous. Remember this? One early morning, while I was going to school, I was doing that action in the past. And then something happened. Remember? I was going to school, or I was walking to school, or I was driving to school. Okay? So during this time, during this action, an accident. So then this accident, what is the verb here? Which tense? I have an accident, or I will have an accident, or I had an accident. I had. Past, right? It's past. I had an accident. I had an accident. Not I was having. It's not I was having like, no, it was something that happened in the past. Just one moment. I had an accident. I had an accident. So while I was walking to school, I had an accident. Okay? This is simple past. I had. I noticed. What is this? I noticed. Yeah, okay, notice is like to see, right? To see something. To take notice something, to notice. What tense is this? I noticed.
Simple past.
Are you sure?
Yes. Past.
What is the tense? Present tense? I noticed.
Simple.
Past simple?
Simple.
Past simple? Uttama? I noticed. Huh? Past. Which past? Simple past. You'll go with everyone else or what? You're still loading, no? Loading, downloading information,
A lot of
processing.
information.
I noticed. This is simple past. Remember? Just I noticed. Just this verb by itself. I noticed. Now I noticed the sound. Ah, fell down? Ah, okay. Yes. Yeah, before it falls. So you see, I noticed. This is in the past, simple past. I noticed. Not any past continuous. I was noticing. Remember? How would it be? I noticed. How do you say this in the present? Simple present.
Simple.
Simple present.
Simple present. In the word. How
would you say I noticed? This is simple past.
Yes.
But how would you say this in the simple present?
Present.
No ed, right? Ed is the past form. So I notice. I notice. The verb is notice. Notice. This is the verb. And then noticed and noticed. This is the verb. It's different from the verb to note.
It's not.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, note. Note. Noted. This is the past. Noted. Noticed is like to see something. Notice. Okay? So here, present would be I notice. For example, then you would say present is used for like everyday things that happen every day. Every day I notice a man walking, for example. Every day I notice. Huh? Thinking? Notice. Notice. Yeah, notice is like to see. Not necessarily with your eyes. Yeah, not only with your eyes, with your mind. Yeah, with your mind. Yeah. Okay, I understand what you mean. So I noticed in the past a young driver in a blue car staring. Remember this verb? I told you this verb already. I've given you this verb. Staring, remember? Not starring. You know, there's another verb, starring. This is staring. There is this verb, starring, with a double R. You see, starring. Starring, you know? Starring. Starring is starring. Here, indicating the most important performer or role, the leading man. Starring. This you will see this starring when we talk about like movies or shows, this type of thing. Then, for example, you have like, for example, the movie you mentioned. What was the name? Maleficent. Maleficence, something like that. Huh? Aurora is the name of the actress.
Yeah, not actress, but
Her song?
in the story.
No, what?
Oh, she sleep many times.
Sleeps?
Sleep long time. Sleep long time.
I don't
She
remember.
not wake up.
Ah.
Princess.
This is the what is the name of this? Is yeah, that princess that sleep, the Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, yeah, Sleeping Beauty. And then okay, so the name of the movie is Maleficent. No, sorry, I don't know the name of the movie. Maleficent. What is it? Maleficent. Yes, then you will see Maleficent, and then you will see starring Angelina Jolie. Starring. She's the leading role. She's the leading actress. You understand? So you will say Maleficent, starring Angelina, Elle, and Sam, and these people I don't know. You see? So starring them, starring. This means they are playing the roles. Do you understand? So this is how you use this verb, starring.
Like the leader.
Yeah, like most important actors and actresses. Okay? So here you could say, for example, Maleficent, starring Angelina Jolie. Starring. Okay? Starring. But this verb here is staring. The verb is to stare. To stare. This means to look at something without looking away. Very focused without looking away. Yeah. So stare.
When we go to
Yeah, you could say maybe the monk, for example, while Pindapata, he's staring down. Staring down. Yes. Could be. Or like Okitachak. Or you stare at another person. Yeah, like we look for a long time without looking away. This is staring. Yeah. Normally we don't stare. It's not something we do like. We don't hold. We don't hold the stare for a long time when we are talking to someone, right? It's awkward, right? It's strange, you know? So to stare is to do like that. So usually you stare. If you're angry at someone, you might stare. Yeah, like staring if you're angry. Yeah. So this is staring. Or maybe also the opposite. If you really like someone, you're attracted to someone, you might be staring. Yeah, staring. Okay? Or you could say like staring at the TV, for example. For example, the child is staring at the TV the whole day. Yeah, all the time. Huh? Yeah, you're staring at the TV, at this how do you call it? Magic board or something? Magic board, no? Magic board? Smart board, no? Smart board. So you're staring at the smart board. Yeah. So this is to stare. So this driver, you see a driver in a blue car staring at a pretty girl. At a pretty girl. While you see during an action. While he was driving, maybe? No. He was what? He was doing something here for the traffic lights to change. You know the traffic lights? Red, yellow, green. He was waiting. He was waiting for the traffic lights and staring at a girl. That's what was happening. Okay? Huh? He was stopping, no, because you stop. It's like something that it's not something you do for a long time. To stop is something you do in a moment. You know? If you're in motion, you stop. Now you're not stopping. You understand? You're already like, yeah. So while he was waiting for the traffic lights to change. Oh, okay, maybe he was stopping the car. It could be, for example, when he presses the brake, you know, he hits the brake, right? There are 3 pedals in the car. I don't know if you know how to drive. The right one accelerates. It's the accelerator. The middle one is the brake. Right? So when he sees the lights, then he hits the brake, and then you can say he's stopping. He's stopping. Okay. So when the traffic lights turned green, when the traffic lights turned green, the young driver did what? Around the corner. The young driver turned around the corner. Could be, I think. He turned around the corner. You could even say he drove around the corner. Okay, turn, drive. He was still staring at the girl. So this is the cause of the problem. Okay, this is the problem here. So, remember so will give the conclusion.
What is the thing?
The tense? He was staring. Past continuous. Staring, like something going on for a time, but in the past. He was staring. Here we put still staring because we'll talk about another action here. So when this next action or this next incident happened, he was still staring at the girl. He didn't stop. Huh? Yeah. So he was still staring at the girl. So now we show the consequence. So he see an old man who was crossing the road. What did he do to the old man? So he didn't see an old man who was crossing the road. He didn't see an old man. Okay, it can be. He didn't see an old man who was crossing the road. Okay, it matches. Let's see what happens next. Just around the corner, okay? The blue car did something to avoid hitting the old man. The blue car, what was the verb here? Do you remember? No. To avoid hitting. What did he do to avoid hitting? I remember it was not an uncommon verb.
Like he turn around is another way.
Yes. So there was a verb for that. Do you remember? The blue car. Even I don't remember. The word is it's not coming to me. Do you remember? No? Like it's to jerk. It's like to forgot the word. It doesn't come. Not something we use very often. It's like to jerk. No. Yes, you see, to give a quick and sudden a sudden thrust or push. But this was not the verb they were using at that time, but it could be. Maybe here I have some, yeah, here. No.
What do you think?
Jerk.
Like a break.
A jerk could be like a sudden movement. Any movement. Like any sudden movement. Like quick movement. It's a jerk.
Just
Yeah, I don't see that verb over here. It was a verb, I think it starts with S. To jerk. I don't remember the verb.
It's different.
Huh?
Sound like a
Jerk.
jug.
Jug. Jug. Remember jug? Jug is this. Jug.
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 same sound.
Jerk.
Good.
It's different.
Jug.
This is jug. G, 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 with a g sound. And the other one was jerk.
Jug. Jug. Jug.
Different. Very different.
Okay, same. I got a little bit different, but not very different.
Very different.
But I can
Look, this one.
catch
J is the same. J is the same. But this word, you see, you go to a g sound. And this sound is different from k sound. G, k. G and k. Yeah. K, k, k.
this jug.
This is jug. You see, it's like a soft sound, jug. And the other one, you also have R in the middle. So jerk. Jerk. So yeah, I don't remember that verb, but it was like to swift, to snatch, no, slip, no, swift. I don't remember the verb, but maybe jerk. Jerk works. So the blue car jerked to avoid hitting the old man. It crashed. 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 It crashed. Where is it? It crashed into a white van. Into a white van that. Now the white van and a verb. We have a verb here. From the opposite direction. Remember opposite? Opposite direction. So what was the van doing? A van that. I gave you the answer already actually.
Okay.
Was, yeah, you have to use this tense. The van that was, you see, you need a past continuous. The van was doing something. The van was doing something. The van from the opposite direction, the van was probably coming from the opposite direction. The van was coming. So it crashed into a white van that was coming from the opposite direction. Was coming. See? Now the crash, you see, here is a verb. It crashed. And here it's a noun, the crash. Right? You see, this is a noun. The crash made. You see, now this is the subject of the sentence. The crash made a loud noise. Right? Made. This is past. What is the verb? Make. Made. Made. Okay. Make, made. So the crash made a loud noise.
Who?
People who to work. I think which tense you will use over here. People who
was going to work?
but people is I, you, he, she, it, yeah. People who were going to work. Yeah. or they were driving, they were going. You need here again past continuous. People who were going to work turned around. Turned around, yeah, and did what at the accident? They and saw at saw. If it was saw, we would not say at. You would say and saw the accident without at. This is something in English you have to kind of slowly understand. Some verbs are used with some words and some verbs are used with different words. If you have at, then you can say look is okay and looked at the accident. It could be not see, but it could also be and stared at the accident. They could also stare, not looking away, staring. So people who were going to work, you see, past continuous, they were doing something. They turned around and stared at the accident, or they turned around and looked at the accident. Fortunately, what is this fortunately? Remember this word fortune? Fortune. Fortune is like good luck, something lucky. Yeah, you could say luckily, fortunately, it serious. But the blue car was badly damaged. So what serious here? What should we put here? It is serious? It is not serious?
It's not serious.
It is not serious. In the present? It is not serious. You're using the present. But all this is, you see, we are using past continuous and simple past.
It was not. It didn't.
It was. Yeah, it was not serious. It was not serious. It wasn't. Probably here, it wasn't serious. Serious means grave. Grave. Like intense. Intense, bad. It was not too bad. Serious. Serious means like very bad. No? So it was not serious. So it was not serious, but you see, but shows a contrasting information. If look at this. Fortunately, it was serious. Let's say we say like that. Fortunately, it was serious, but the blue car was damaged. Then, because this is negative, is a negative thing, right? The car was damaged. So if you have but, so before but you need a positive thing, because but shows like this difference, contrasting difference. So here in this gap, it must be something positive, something good. So fortunately, also fortunately shows it's something good. So fortunately, it was not serious. It wasn't serious. But now we say something bad. The blue car was badly damaged. You see, damaged, it was damaged. You see that's the verb, was damaged. This is passive verb, you see. And badly is an adverb, right? In a bad way, in a bad way. You could also say seriously damaged. Seriously damaged. Seriously as an adverb. Okay. Let's see. Should or shouldn't. Read the following matters and write your own advice. Okay, let's give them advices. Someone comes and tells us, I've got a terrible toothache.
Terrible.
How do we answer? What do we say? I've got Remember, this is present perfect. I've got. But this has a present meaning. Remember? I've got, I have. I have a terrible toothache. Right now. It's in the present. Terrible means very bad. Terrible.
You should go to.
Yeah, we can use should or shouldn't here. That's the intention. But we could say, for example, what?
You should go to the doctor.
Yeah, you should go to the dentist. Dentist, right?
Yes.
The tooth doctor,
Tooth doctor.
right? The dentist. The dentist. I've got a terrible toothache. You shouldn't eat sugar. Right?
Use the.
You should brush your teeth. Right? Okay, brush your teeth very well for a few days.
But now,
Maybe the pain goes away. Right?
but now still terrible toothache.
Terrible toothache, then you should maybe take a painkiller and go to the dentist. Right? You should. And what could we say you shouldn't? Like my example, like you shouldn't eat sugar so much. You shouldn't eat so much sugar because it creates an acidic environment in your mouth and it damages your teeth. And it also creates a perfect environment for bad bacteria. Some bad bacteria. So they will also damage your teeth, right? But also the pH. You know pH? You know chemistry, right? pH?
Phosphorus.
Not phosphorus, I think. This is a pH. I don't know what it stands for actually. Not phosphorus is. pH is acidic or basic, you know? Something acidic or something basic, right? We call the pH, no? pH 7 is like neutral. pH 7. And then pH lower than 7 is acidic. This is chemistry. The pH. No, it's like pH, like this. You see pH? We have a neutral, I think it says. Neutral pH is about 7. 7 is neutral. Then, if you have less than 7, you know the symbol for less than 7? Now this is mathematics, sorry. Less than 7 is like this, you see? Less than 7. Yeah, less than. This is the meaning of this symbol, no? Less than 7, we call this acidic. Acid, yes. Acid. Lemon is acidic, right? Acid is the noun. Acidic is the adjective. So acidic. And the opposite of acidic is, I think it's basic. Is it? Do you know? Basic?
Basic.
You know basic? I think it's basic. In my language we say basic, but not sure in English. Then it should be more than 7, right? More than 7, like this. Let me check. Basic. Chemistry. You see, chemistry. Relating to a base, performing the office of a base. No, this is different, I think. Basic salt. I think it's basic. Yeah, I think it's basic. Let me check for acidic, right? It's easier. Acidic. Containing a high percentage of silica. Opposed to basic. Yeah, you see? So basic. Acidic and basic, okay? So what was I talking about? You shouldn't take too much sugar.
Because sugar
Acidic creates an acidic environment. Creates an acidic environment in your body. And then your body, when it's more more acidic, it becomes sick more easily. More cancer, more bacteria, bad bacteria. Yeah,
And become the
acidic. The pH of our body has a certain pH, no? Different parts of the body and all, but overall, especially in your gut, if you eat like too much sugar or certain animal foods as well, meat creates acidic environment, so it's more prone to sickness, more prone to bacteria as well.
balance.
More plants are basic. Yeah, plants. So your diet should be more towards plants. Bananas are okay, yeah, but plants in general, they are not acidic.
But bananas maybe some more sugar.
Banana has sugar, but it's different from the sugar when you refine. So even though banana has sugar and rice has sugar, but that no problem. Even the sugar in the fruit, no problem for your body. Yeah. Okay, someone comes and says, I'm very tired.
Soup rest.
You should rest.
Exercise.
You should exercise. Good. I'm very tired. What could we say? You should drink water. It's a good. I'm very tired. Okay, you should maybe drink some water. You should take a rest. You should... Huh? Yeah, maybe if you're very tired, very weak, maybe you're not eating enough, maybe. Okay, you should or shouldn't, right?
Should have some food.
And what you should not do? Shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, yeah, maybe be too active, maybe, or something, or work too much, right? If you're very tired, you shouldn't. Yeah, you shouldn't drive if you're tired, right? Yeah. You shouldn't drive. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to fail the history test. I think I'm going to fail the fundamentals test next Friday. So what should I do?
Try again. Next test.
No.
You should read.
Huh?
You should read information.
You should do what? Yeah, you should.
You study more.
You should study more. Yeah, that's very obvious, right? That's maybe the first thing you would say. Okay, you should study. Go study. Right?
No problem now. And then you should study more.
You should not study.
You should not study.
Okay? You shouldn't not study. Okay? So what else? I think I'm going to fail the test. You shouldn't fail. You shouldn't fail, right? You shouldn't fail.
If you
That is already failed.
No. I think I'm going to. So this is future. Yeah. Not yet. I think I'm going to fail. Remember, going to is the future. I'm going to. This is present continuous. This is present continuous. Remember, I am going. I am going, and then infinitive to fail. So this sense of present continuous refers to the near future. In the near future, because you see it's next week.
Like a feeling.
I think I'm going to fail. Like, I don't know. I haven't studied enough. You know? So it hasn't happened yet. Not failed yet. Okay, I've lost my new English book. I have lost. This is present perfect. I have lost. What is the normal form of this verb? Lost? Lose or loose? Loose or lose? There are these two words a little similar, you see? loose and lose. Remember? Which one?
The last one.
The last one, right? Yes, loose, the verb here. This is lose with a Z, okay? This is with a Z. Lose like this.
Lose.
And this one is loose. Loose. This one, it means not tight.
Tight. Tight. What is
No, what is the meaning of tight? Tight is like this, tight. Tight.
Not very thick.
My very tight. For example, my belt. If you tie it very tightly, it will be very tight. Pressing your belly very tight.
Eat so much.
When you eat too much,
You feel tight.
you feel full.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your stomach is tight. Okay, yeah. But usually in this case, we will say, I'm full. I feel full. Yeah. But tight is anything like constricted. Constricted. Tight is like constricted. Not loose. What is loose? Not tight. What is tight? Not loose. So tight. For example, to hold something tightly. Tightly. You know? To hold it tight. Hold it tight. Do you understand? To hold it tight. Yeah, you put, for example, you put a lot of strength, and then you are holding it tightly, very, very close, very pressed. Yeah, but very tight. Yeah, you can make a tie very tight. Yeah, this is a, you know the tie? The tie. The tie. The object is the tie, that's the noun. And then you can make the knot very tight. Another noun is the knot. The knot is like you take a tie and you make a knot. The knot is the, you know, that, the knot, right? Okay. So you put it around your neck and you make a knot. Okay? So this knot can be very tight or very loose.
Another word is fit.
Fit. Fit is like,
So thick.
yeah, fit is like not too tight, not too loose. Fit. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, fit. For example, to fit, to fit is like, for example, this. It can be used in different ways. I'll use like, for example, in this way, like this t-shirt is my size. It fits me. It fits me. It fits me. It's not too big. It's not too small. It fits me. Yeah, it fits. Doesn't mean it's tight. If it's too small, if the t-shirt is too small, it will not fit me and it will be very tight. Very tight.
If a t-shirt is too,
If it's too small.
if the t-shirt is too large or big,
Too big,
it will not fit me
it will not fit me.
and it will be loose.
It will be too loose or very loose. It will not fit me. And it will be too loose. Too loose. Like even as monks, we should not wear our robe too loosely. You know, like right? Also, when we are wearing for pindapata, should not be too tight. Yeah. Also, I heard it's in the rules. You know? So not too tight, not too loose. Right?
The fit.
Yeah, just fitting.
Fit. But the fit is only verb or can be adjective.
Yeah, it fits. It fits you. It can be an adjective. It can be an adjective as well. We can also use it like I'm fit.
Make sentence. Can make sentence.
You can use it like this, for example.
For the t-shirts or something like this.
The T-shirt.
Yeah. For like this situation, but we use the adjective.
Like an adjective.
Yeah.
Fit. Okay, fit. The T. Yeah, I think for the T-shirt it's usually like a verb. It fits me. It fits you.
Fits for me. That is,
It fits. That's another sense. Yes, it fits me. That's another. It's verb as well. It fits me. It fits me. It could be in another sense, like it is suitable for me. It fits me. Yeah, it fits you. But there is another use of fit, like fit as an adjective. For example, it occurs to me, like for example, the athletes, or just in general, athletes are very fit. Do you understand? Like this is an adjective. Athletes are very fit. Fit means they are strong. This is the meaning of fit. Huh? Athletes. You don't know? Athletes? 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 This word, athletes? Athletes are these guys. Athletes.
the runner.
Yes, runners
Then runner is mean athletes.
is a type of athlete. Runners, any players, you see athletes in general. These are athletes. People who they do sports as their livelihood. It's their job. So they are all athletes. Athletes. So you see football players, tennis players, basketball players, runners. These are like different types of different modalities of
The football.
yeah, all these games, and these are all athletes. Swimmers, you see swimmers,
Athlete.
athletes.
Sailor. Athlete. Sportman.
Sportsmen, sportsmen. Yeah. This, for example, who's a famous athlete? Huh? Ronaldo is a famous athlete, right? Nowadays. Messi is famous athlete. Who else? You know? You know Michael Phelps?
Paladin.
Do you know Michael Phelps?
You know Paladin.
Is like #1 swimmer. Do you know Michael Jordan?
Basketball.
He was maybe one of, maybe if not the best, one of the best. Very famous, right? Basketball player. Here his image here. This is Michael Jordan. This guy is also very famous in basketball, at least. LeBron James. LeBron James. He's also maybe almost #1, I think. LeBron James. LeBron James. He's huge. He's huge. Yeah. You know Shaq? You don't know Shaq? Shaquille O'Neal. This guy is huge. He's an athlete as well. I don't know if I spelled his name right, but Shaquille, yeah. This guy. This guy is already big, but Shaq is huge. Yeah. So let's see Shaquille O'Neal size comparison. Size comparison, okay? Look, this is a normal person. You see? This is a normal person, you see? And this is Shaq. This is a normal person. Okay, this guy is a little short, but this is Shaq. You look, he's huge, you see?
How many meters?
Maybe two point, I don't know, 2.2 maybe? Look. Yeah, he's huge. Also he's a famous basketball player. So he's also an athlete.
Next, the shoe.
What?
Special shoe.
Special what? Shoes. Yes, shoes. Yeah, some what? Special shoes, right?
For him.
Yeah, of course. Look at his size.
Football.
This is basketball. 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 So these are some athletes or athletes. Who else, for example? Athletes.
Paladin.
Huh?
Paladin.
Who is this?
Paladin is the tennis
Tennis player?
tennis player.
I think famous tennis player is the Spanish?
Spanish?
Spanish one is what is his name? I forgot. Yeah, Rafael. Rafael. Nadal. Rafael Nadal is also very famous. Maybe not, maybe number one or top players, right? Tennis players. He's Spanish. Yeah, he's Spanish. This one very famous also. Roger Federer. I've heard his name many times. Roger Federer. So these are all sportsmen or athletes.
บัวขาว Pante, you know บัวขาว
บัวขาวเป็นชาวเน็ต
อ๋อส้มจิตจงโยโฮ ส้มจิตจงโยโฮ
What?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. Yeah, Tiger Woods. He's how do we call this? He's a golf player. Golf player. Golf. I know nothing about golf. Yeah, Tiger Woods. Okay, enough. So these are some athletes. So athletes are very fit.
Very strong.
Fit. Yeah, like fit. They are strong. Their heart is strong as well, so they can do their sport for a long time, right? So this is being fit. If you're not fit, maybe you run a little bit and you're tired. Okay, then you're not fit.
I'm tired.
Because you get tired because your heart actually is not strong. Yeah, swimming is very good. No, I used to swim as well. Huh? Lungs as well. Your lungs are not powerful, right? So what else? My little sister is having a lot of trouble with her homework. What tense is this?
Present but continuous.
Nana Samvado is having some downloading difficulties. What tense is this? Look, look, look. ING, you see? ING.
Continuous.
Continuous. And then here you see it's present.
Present.
You see?
Present.
Present continuous. You see, you just look at the verb present, this continuous, present continuous. So what does present continuous talks about? What does it talk about? What does it express? An action that is happening in the moment. Yeah, in the present moment, right? So my little sister, she is having right now. It's happening right now. She's having a lot of trouble, a lot of problem, a lot of trouble. A lot is like many, right? With her homework. So what should we say? What should she do? What should she do? She should come to English class.
She shoes.
Should.
She shoes.
Not shoes.
She should.
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 Yeah, did.
Should.
She should.
She should.
She should what?
She should.
She should drink Chinese medicine. She should go to Dhammavaraskoti and drink Chinese medicine.
You should give.
You should.
You should.
Yeah.
You should give away from your computer.
Yeah. I should put this far away. Danger. She should do what?
She should.
What should she do? This is the question. What should she do?
She should careful.
She should be careful. She should be careful. She should be careful. She should pay attention in class. Right? For example, she should pay attention in class. Yeah, if you don't understand, then okay. Yeah.
Ask room.
She should ask the
Roommate.
roommates, or roommates is a person who kind of lives with you.
Classmate.
Classmate. Yeah, that's the word. She should ask her classmates. Someone who knows. Someone who understands the subject. So she should maybe go and ask him, right? Ask that person, right? She should ask the teacher maybe.
Consult.
What shouldn't she do? Or what should she not do?
Give up.
She shouldn't give up. Yeah, good. She shouldn't give up. What else? Any other idea? She shouldn't give up. She shouldn't
Lazy. Another way. You have another way to say. She shouldn't
give up.
Lazy.
She shouldn't stop trying. Yeah.
She shouldn't lazy.
She shouldn't be lazy.
Be lazy.
She shouldn't be lazy.
Why?
Yeah, she shouldn't lazy because lazy is like an adjective. No? So be lazy. Yeah. She shouldn't be lazy.
What is the give up? What kind of past word?
Give up?
Phrasal verb.
What type of verb? Like
what kind of space part of speech?
part of speech?
Yeah.
Verb.
Verb. Phrasal verb.
What? To give up is an infinitive. To give up. It's a phrasal verb, right? Remember? Give up.
But have
Because there is give in, give up. They have different meanings.
this
It's a verb, yeah. It's a verb.
two word. In
2 words is a verb. Phrasal verb. Phrasal verb, yeah.
Face of
Phrasal verb.
face over.
Phrasal verb. Phrase, you remember this word phrase? And this is the adjective, phrasal.
Face
Phrasal.
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 Zzl. Phrasal.
Phrasal.
Phrasal. Remember? Do you remember we learned? Okay, let me ask you this. This whole thing, how do we call it? This whole thing. Sentence. That's a sentence. And remember, here I don't see any examples. There are no examples, but in this sentence, how many clauses? How many clauses? Remember?
One clause.
One clause. One clause. Clause is like this. Clause.
Clause.
Clause. And this one is clause.
Clause.
Okay? So this is one whole clause. This one sentence, one clause. Now, how many subjects do you see? How many subjects and what is the subject?
So one subject.
One subject?
One subject.
What is the subject? My little sister. Yeah, this is a subject. Then there are like some classifications of subjects. I hope we can learn later, like if it's more than one word, less, just one word, something like that. But this is the subject. Okay, my little sister. Now, how many verbs?
One. Two. We total is
Two or one? What do you think? I think this is one verb. She is having. We have two words, is having, so maybe one of them I think is like an assistant, like a helping verb, right? But it's one verb. She's having.
is if
I don't know if we consider this technically two verbs. I think it's one verb.
one main word like this.
Yeah, like one main verb. You have an assistant verb, I think. And then remember, what is the predicate?
Predicate. A lot.
Predicate. Can you show me what is the predicate? This is the predicate?
Predicate.
Is having.
This is the predicate? Yeah, the predicate includes the verb. It's everything apart from the subject. So this is the subject and the rest is predicate.
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 Predicate. Okay. Predicate. Subject, predicate. Okay. So yeah, we've learned a bit of that. So this, she is having, you see, present continuous right now. Then we gave her some advice. No, let's see the next. My father's, what is the meaning of this apostrophe S? Is.
Father is.
Apostrophe S. How many meanings can you think? How many meanings does this have? It can mean has, right? Has. Has. This is the verb to have. So can you give me an example? I has. I have a pen. I have a pen. But we're not using, you see, has. We're not using has. Ah, she sells seashells by the seashore. No. She sells seashells by the seashore, and the seashells she sells are seashore shells, right? She has, right? She has a pen. She has a pen. She possesses a pen, to possess. Now you can put this as she's a pen. She's a pen. She's a pen? She's a pen? I think we cannot say that, right? She's a pen means she is a pen. She is not a pen.
She's a pen.
You can only do like that if you're using, for example, she's got a pen. Ah, okay, you can say that. She's got a pen. Yes. Or you can say she has, like, for example, she has, remember, she's been to Australia. Australia. She's been to Australia. Remember this? She has been. She has been to. Yeah, you can put any other forgot the word. What is past and participle, no? She, for example, she's gone to the market. Remember this? She's gone to the market. She's gone means like she left. She went. Okay, she's gone to the market. Let me put like in the past is like she went to the market, no? She's gone or she has done some shopping. She has done some shopping at the market. Okay, so she's, this is the meaning, has. Okay, now another meaning for apostrophe S. Is the verb to be. To be. This is the verb has, to have, to have. So the verb to be. Okay, give me an example.
Is a pen. It is a pen.
Just is a pen, like this? Is a pen?
It is a pen.
Yeah, you cannot, in English, you cannot say is a pen. You need like the subject. It is a pen. Or this is a pen. So this is a pen. Okay, in this case, you cannot do like this. You cannot do this. This is a pen. No, this is a pen. But now I want you to use the apostrophe. Can you use the apostrophe?
It is.
Yes, it is. Then you can contract it. It's a pen. Okay, it's a pen. It's a pen. This means it is a pen. Okay, another meaning for is, for apostrophe S.
Positive. Was? Can was?
Sami Samantha. Ipan.
Sambandha, no? Sami Sambandha. Yes. We say possessive. Possessive. Okay? So this is the possessive. We can exchange this for of. Right? Of. Right? So this is possessive. So give me an example. Not in Pali. In English. No, very close.
Ante Devananda. Pusto.
Bhante Devananda.
Pusto.
Apostrophe yes.
And then it's Kuti.
Koti.
Robe.
Robe. Okay. Bhante Devananda's robe. Finish?
Is.
Yeah, say something else. Not finish.
Is.
Bhante Devananda's robe
Is.
is old. Purana Chiva. No? Bhante Devananda's robe is old. Yeah, this apostrophe here is possessive. So how do I change this possessive? And I don't want to say Bhante Devananda. I just
The robe.
Yeah, how do I change this whole thing? How do I change this whole thing?
It. It.
It robe is old. Like this?
Full stop.
It's
No, not full stop. Only S.
its robe is old.
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, wait. His robe.
Ah, yes. His robe is old.
His robe is old.
His is the possessive.
His.
This is the possessive for he. Remember? His.
Her.
Yes, his or hers. His or hers. Remember?
Mine.
What are the possessives? Possessives. What are they?
It.
I. Pronoun I. What is the possessive? Mine. Or maybe my as well. I think mine. His robe. My, I think, no? There is this mine. I don't know what it is. But I think in this case it's my.
Yes, mine.
Okay. So you. What is you? Your. For example, your. You can say something like your beard is growing. Your beard is growing. Yeah. You what about you in plural? You.
You are. You are.
How do you say possessive for many people?
You are.
Your. Your is the same, you see? Your teacher is there, over there. How do we say, for example, he? What is the possessive? His.
Is it?
His. Like, for example, his robe, right? His robe. Okay. What about she? She. Yeah. Possessive is? What is the possessive? Huh? Are you sure? Her? Yeah. Okay, her car is parked there, for example. Her car is parked there. Her car.
There.
Okay, now what about they? What is the possessive?
There.
Huh?
There.
There? There. Also, it's pronounced in the same way. Who is now calling me? It's the same person, but now I won't take it. Shut up. Their, for example, their what? Like their merit is what? Is great, right? Their merit is great. Okay. So have we done all pronouns? What about it? And we, right? So it eats.
No.
It's like this.
No.
It's like this, right? Yeah. It's, for example, now an example. For example, we can talk about it from something, an animal. We use it, or we can talk about some inanimate object. Inanimate. You know, inanimate? Inanimate.
The being, inanimate.
Avignanaka. Inanimate. Inanimate. So for example, we can talk about the house. So the house, we can say its cost is, I don't know, for example, $10,000 or 10,000 euros.
Cheap.
Yeah, its cost is 10,000 euros. The cost is the amount of money, the value, its cost. What about we?
Us.
Us?
Our.
Are you sure? Huh? Our, yeah, our memory is failing. Huh? What? Smart.
Our memory is perfect.
Our memory is failing. Okay. These are the possessives. So here, my father is going to Vientiane. This one is my father is going, right? Yeah, you have ing and the verb to be. So what is this?
Continuous.
Present continuous. Present continuous. Something happening. Yeah, right now. My father is going to Vientiane for 6 months. So here, look at this. Is going to Vientiane. Yeah, this is in the near future. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, for example, or tonight, or maybe very soon. So he's going to Vientiane for 6 months. This means he will stay there for 6 months. I'm going to. You see? What is this? I'm? I am. I am is verb to be, right? Verb to be. So this is the verb to be in the present. And going to. This is also present continuous. I'm going to miss him. What is this miss?
Miss.
What is miss?
I'm for
Yes.
miss. What is synonym?
Synonym to miss?
I mean,
To miss. It could be like, I miss my dad, something like that. I miss my friends.
and another word?
I miss means is like it's an emotion, right? An emotion. It's, you feel, it's, I think it's a little like sadness because of a lack of something.
Yeah.
You don't have that thing you like.
Want to see.
Like wanting to see, not wanting to see, no. That's like another feeling. I'm missing him. It's like it's a state of suffering. I miss him. I feel his absence. Like I'm a little bit like suffering.
This
Yeah. It's some suffering emotion.
this then is the only one word.
Huh?
Not synonym.
Miss. Yeah, I don't know any synonyms for miss. This Miss is also a title, like Miss Angelina Jolie, Miss. Yeah, like Mr. And then for women you can say Miss. Yeah, hello Miss. Yeah, Miss. It's the short form mistress. Maybe it's the short form mistress. Maybe. Yeah, a girl who is not married. You see, a girl who is not married. Mistress, yeah? She's a miss. Yeah, you can say miss. She's a miss. It's like a young girl who is not married. Okay? Okay. Mistress, no. This is another meaning, to fail getting something. Yeah. You know this meaning? If I say, for example, to fail to
I miss the train.
yeah, like that, you know? I missed the train. I missed the flight. Yeah, I missed the flight.
Miss the class.
Doesn't mean I want the flight or something like that. Yeah, no. It means you missed it.
Fail.
So as a verb. Here, to omit. Seldom applied to persons. She would never miss one day. We cannot miss him. To omit. This is a little different meaning. Yeah. To feel the want of, you see? Also to mourn the loss. This is a type of suffering. To want, to miss an absent loved one, someone you like who is not present. Yeah, that's like the feeling I'm talking about, you know? Let me see if there is let me see, no, as a verb, failure to hit, no. Miss as a verb is like to lose. Okay, in some sense you can use to lose. But in this sense, like I miss my friend, I don't think there is any other way.
Only one word.
Yeah, it's not, there's no other word actually to yeah, I cannot think of any other word. I lack, okay, lack. Lack means missing something, yes. But we don't say like, I lack my family, no. We don't say that, yeah. I miss my family. It's not a substitute, yeah. Only in some cases, okay? Yeah, there is no substitute for this word. In this sense, you have to say, I miss. I miss my friends, for example. Okay. What else? This was to miss. So I'm going to miss him. I'm going to doesn't mean you're going somewhere, right? I'm going to means in the near future. Remember, I'm going to. Yeah. Okay. There's been. What is this? Has been. What is the tense?
Present perfect.
Present perfect.
Yes.
Present perfect, right? Present perfect. There has been a very bad car accident just outside the school. There's been a very bad accident. Just, what is just?
Like a near.
Just outside the school. What is just?
Recently.
Recently?
Near the outside.
Because here we are talking about a place, not really about time. Just outside means
Very close up.
very close. Yeah, just is like an intensifier, like to make it more intense. Just outside. Because we could say outside is like many places outside, right? But just outside is, just outside. Like, yeah, very close. Listen and complete. Again, another listening. Oh, can you feel this? I think you cannot feel this. This is a little difficult. But now rice. There are some different possibilities here, but okay. There is one way. Do you have any idea of what could go over here? Rice is or have?
Plant two times per year, like that, twice a year.
Yeah, twice a year.
Plant.
But what?
How to put the?
Huh?
I know the meaning, but how to say.
You know, but you don't know. So, do you have any idea?
The previous they can grow the rice only one time per year.
Okay.
But now he can grow the rice 2 times per year.
Okay.
Like this. But now rice.
But now rice is the subject. Rice is the subject.
What the tense?
What is the tense?
Can we go?
It's a passive.
Passive.
It's a passive. But
Rice.
now,
Rice
in the present, this is giving you the present, you see?
is
Now is used for the present, right? So rice is grown. For example, that's the passive, right? Is grown. But here we have three options, 3 words. So it cannot be is grown.
Can be grown.
Can be grown. Rice can be grown. Yeah. Rice can be grown twice a year. It's passive, you see? It's present. It can. It can. And then here comes the be grown, the passive. The passive, you see? It can be grown twice a year. It can be grown twice a year. It can be grown. It was a little difficult, this one. It's the passive. Twice a year with the help of irrigation. Growing rice takes time, patience, and hard work. How is rice grown? Firstly, some of the land, remember? Some of the land here is also passive. Also passive. The land what?
so is
The land is, what is the first thing to do?
people.
The land is prepared. But here probably another verb, no? Maybe plowed?
Yeah. Plow and harrow.
Yes. So some of the land, firstly, some of the land is plowed and harrowed with the help of buffaloes. Okay. The rice seeds, again, you see this is the subject. So we need here passive voice. The rice seeds in water for 3 days are soaked. You know, soaked. What is to soak? To submerge in water.
In the water.
Mm-hmm.
So, but not more water, little water. Not more.
Not too much?
Not
Okay. So the rice seeds are soaked in water for 3 days. Then they are sown. Sown is like planting, right? Planting. The next step is replanting, right? They take the what was the name? They uproot. They uproot. Remember? Or they pull them up? Yeah, they pull them up, right? What is the name of the little plant? Seedling. Seedling. Remember seedling?
Seedling. Bean seedling.
Seedling. Seedling.
Seedling.
Yeah.
Seedling.
So they pull the seedlings up and then replant. Replant them. Okay. The rice fields are plowed. What? The rice fields are plowed. What could go here? Rice fields are plowed.
The rice fields.
The rice fields are plowed. What could go over here? Even I don't know.
The seedling.
Huh? The seedlings after growing for... The rice fields are plowed. I don't know what could go here, right? Because this is a listening exercise, but...
That sentence on the right here, critical over.
Yeah, no? The rice fields are plowed
And
something. But harrowed already finished again? The rice fields are plowed and harrowed again?
yes, because the plant to the land to already.
Yeah, maybe it's the same again, right? The rice fields are plowed and harrowed. What? I think it's the insect.
The first they prepare they have the plow and harrow and then
Many
they
insects do not today.
Many insects, yes.
they plant that seedling in that they already prepared.
Ah,
Like that.
okay. The seedlings, after growing for 30 to 40 days, it's because of the light. Because of the light.
We should close.
Close the windows, maybe? Or maybe the light was enough, maybe?
It is hacked.
It's what?
It is hacked.
Hacked. A hacker?
Hacker.
A hacker? Okay, maybe. Okay, let's try one more time. Today very long, right? Very long class, but 2 hours. I'm always waiting for the end of the lesson, but it doesn't come. Never ends. Okay, go.
The seedling.
So the seedlings, after growing for 30 to 40 days, what do they do? 30 to 40 days, the seedlings, after growing for 30 to 40 days, maybe what? They can be harvested, or they I don't know. I'm a city boy.
No, we are already learned this.
Yes. Okay, I don't know what goes there, but anyways. The seedlings, after going for 30 to 40 days, I think the seedlings are, they must take care of them. They must be observed, right? They must be protected, something like that, right? Okay, then they in the prepared fields. I don't know what this is. The farmers have to look after the rice plants for 3 to 4 months while they are growing. The final step is harvesting. Taking back, harvesting, right? The rice collected, stored in a barn. The rice is harvested. Harvested, maybe? The rice is harvested, collected, and stored in a barn. Remember the barn? In a barn, right? So maybe I'll stop here, right? Today. Let me show you if. Have you seen this poem? If.
If. If. Poem.
Poem. Poem.
If.
Do you have a sound over there? No.
Yes.
Maybe subtitles?
Yes.
Okay. Quality, maybe 480? Oh, the internet is very poor. Maybe 360. Michael Caine.
What does it mean, CC?
CC is the closed captions. Closed captions. Closed captions. Here. Go.
If you can keep your head when all about
No, the beginning. Beginning. He's from UK. His accent a little from UK. UK accent.
the Kipling poem, it's one of my favorites since I was a boy at school. My father read it to me once. And I think it to me as a little boy, it summed up what a man should be.
Do you understand what he says?
The Kipling poem.
The Kipling poem. The Kipling poem. Kipling is the name of the person who wrote the poem. So the name of the poem is If, but he's calling it the Kipling poem. The Kipling poem.
Okay.
You know the verses? Gathas? Poem. The Kipling poem.
It's one of my favorites
It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites.
since I was a boy at school. My father read it to me.
Since I was a boy in school, my father read it to me. My father read it. The past. My father read it to me. Yeah, he was reading for him. Yeah. So his father in the past when he was young used to read this for him.
Once. And I think it to me as a little boy, it summed up what a man should be.
To me as a little boy, here maybe you don't understand as. This should be here, no? To me as a little boy, to me, not now, not to me now, to me as a little boy, summed up. Summed up is like the essence, the summary. Remember summary? Summed up. This is the verb, to sum up. To sum up. To sum up. To sum up. Come. Yeah? To sum up. Yeah, it's a verb, phrasal verb. Sum up means to summarize, to make like short, something into short, you know, like to sum up. Like total? No, summary, to summarize. So here, summed up what a man should be. It put together everything summed up what a man should be. Okay?
The Kipling poem, it's one of my favorites since I was a boy at school. My father read it to me once. And I think it to me as a little boy, it summed up what a man should be.
Okay, now the poem.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too.
This is like one section, no? So I'll go back a little bit, but not too much. But
Well, it summed up what a man should be.
let me explain a little bit for you, no?
If you can keep your head when all about you,
Can you read? If you can keep your head when all about you means around you. Everyone around you. You see, about is a little different, no? About doesn't mean I'm talking about something. No. All about you means everyone around you. Yeah. So if you can keep your head, he doesn't say the verb yet. If you can keep your head when all about you, when everyone around you, okay, that's enough. All the information we have, we still don't know. We need to keep seeing, no?
are losing theirs and blaming it on you.
Are losing theirs. So this means everyone around you is losing, when they are losing their heads, when they are losing their minds. You understand? And blaming it on you. And they say you are at fault. You know? Everyone around you lost their mind. And they are blaming it on you. You are the problem. So if you can keep your head, this means if you can be patient, if you can be, do you understand? Stable when in that situation. When everyone has lost their minds and they are blaming it on you. You know, for example, something bad happened, everyone tells, you're the problem, something like that. But you can still maintain your peace of mind, for example. This is
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself.
If you can trust yourself. Do you understand? Trust. To trust is to have confidence. To trust. Right?
Confident.
Yeah, to trust is like to have confidence in something. To trust. A little bit like sadha. Yeah. If you can trust yourself. Have faith in you.
When all men doubt you.
When all men doubt you.
And all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself.
If you can trust yourself. If you can trust, you see, if, no? This is why the name of the poem is if. So, if you can trust yourself.
When all men doubt you.
When all men doubt you.
If you can trust yourself. When all men doubt you.
You see? What is the meaning? When all men means everyone doubt you. They question you. They don't trust you. You understand? So, in that situation, if you can trust yourself. Okay.
You, but make allowances for their doubting.
And make allowances or make allowance for their doubting too. Allow others to question you. You know, some people don't want anyone questioning them. You understand? They don't like when others question you, examine you, investigate you. You understand? The Buddha, for example, he says, you don't need to believe me. Investigate me. Investigate the teaching. You know? Investigate. Check. Investigate. Investigate. To investigate. Important verb, to investigate. So here, okay, let's keep moving.
If you can wait and not be tired by waiting.
Okay, here we don't need closed captions. No? If you can wait and not be tired by waiting. Understand? This one is not difficult. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting. This means you wait. Most people, when they are waiting, they get tired. Some type of dosa, right? Not patience, not patient enough. So if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, you can wait and you're patient and you're not tired. Understand?
Or being lied about. Don't deal.
Or being lied about. Again, about. This is other people lying to you. Being lied about. When other people lie to you, you don't lie. Don't deal in lies. Don't engage in lies. Don't lie. That's the meaning. When everyone is lying, you don't lie. You understand?
In lies. Or being hated. Don't give way to hating.
Or being hated, don't give way to hating.
Or being hated.
Or being hated. This means other people hate you. Yes. So in this situation, when you are being hated, being, you see, is a continuous. Being hated, you don't give way. Give way is to allow. Allow. You don't give way to hating. You don't allow your mind to have hate, to have dosa. So, understand? Even when everyone hates you. Something like that. Yeah, you don't allow hatred to arise. You don't give way. Give way is like this. You allow to pass someone. You know, you see the teacher coming, you give way. You give way. To give way. Okay?
Don't give way to hating. And yet, don't look too good.
Don't look too good, nor talk too wise. This, I think, is the pride. To avoid the mana. Don't look too good, nor talk too wise. When you're a little bit like mana. Right? Don't look too good, nor talk too wise. Too here means too much. More than what is good.
Don't look too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master.
If you can dream, you understand, right? And not make dreams your master. So dreams, you dream, you allow yourself to dream. This means, usually in English, is like you allow yourself to have goals. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to, you understand? Your dreams. So you can dream, but you don't make dreams your master. You're not controlled by your dreams. You're not controlled by them. You understand? Your master is like, master is someone who controls. Yeah. Master is the person who controls. So you don't make dreams your master. The dreams do not control you. You understand?
If you can think and not make thoughts your aim.
This is very good. I like this one very much. If you can think, okay, you think, but you don't make thoughts your aim. Aim is your goal. Remember aim?
Yeah.
Aim is your goal, what you want to do. So you think, but not just for the sake of thinking. Thinking is not your goal. Do you understand? Thinking is not your aim. It's not your goal, just thinking. Some people kind of just think for the sake of thinking. You understand? But you think, but you don't make thoughts your aim. Your aim is not just simply thoughts. This shows like not overthinking too much and just thinking for the sake of thinking. You think to reach something, some conclusion, some understanding.
If you can meet with triumph and disaster.
This is very good. If you can meet, remember? Meeting, right? If you can meet with triumph and disaster, what is triumph?
Yeah.
Triumph is like when you become number one or when you achieve things, this is triumph. To triumph is to conquer. You know, like when you meet with triumph means victories, and disaster, losses, disasters, good and bad things. When you meet with good and bad things,
and treat those two imposters.
When you meet them, good and bad things, triumph and disasters, you treat those two imposters just the same. You treat them, you treat like we treat each other, no? We treat each other well. We greet, we say kind words, etc., right? So in this sense, you treat triumph and disaster in the same way. This shows upeka. When good things happen, you don't have attachment. When bad things happen, you don't have the dosa, suffering, mind. So when you meet triumph and disaster, you treat them in the same way. Do you understand what I mean? Your mind is like upeka towards these two. This shows the
Eight lokadhamma.
yeah, eight lokadhamma. So here he calls these lokadhammas the two imposters. You know what an imposter is? An imposter, this one you probably don't know. An imposter is someone who passes as someone else. Someone who shows himself as someone else, but he's not really true. He's an imposter. For example, I'll show you what an imposter is. I'm not a doctor, but let's say I wear like a doctor and I go and I enter the hospital and then I talk to people as if I'm a doctor, So I'm an imposter.
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 Imposter is the real thing. Imposter is
An imposter is something that looks like something but is not really. You understand? Like it's an imposter. Yeah, it's an imposter. Just something that looks like that or looks like something else but is not really true. It's an imposter, yeah. So here he's talking about triumph and disaster as if they were people, like two people you meet, you understand? But they are imposters. It's like someone who knows I'm not a doctor, you understand? So you don't treat me as a doctor, you understand?
Just the same.
Let me go back a bit.
And yet, don't look too good, nor look too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same.
Okay, pay attention that he's always saying if this, if that, if this, if that. So we are waiting for a conclusion. Remember, if there is an if, it's a condition, right? If this happens, you need something else, like then that will happen, right? You need a conclusion. So he still hasn't given the conclusion yet. Not yet. Only at the end of the poem he will give a conclusion. Most of the poem he's just giving conditions.
If you can hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves.
This is good. If you can hear or bear. If you can bear or hear. Hear is like hearing. Or bear is like, bear? Bear. Yeah, like kanti. Kanti is better, yes. If you can bear or if you can hear or if you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, The truth you have
Hear the truth you've spoken,
twisted by knaves. What are knaves? This is probably new, right? It's not a common word. Even I'm not very used to it. It's like a person who lies. A knave is like a deceitful person. You see, deceitful, dishonest. Bandes class? Yeah? We have to go? Okay. So then let's go, no? But we can finish next day. Okay.
The Kipling poem,
When is the next day?
it's one of my favorites since I was a boy at school. My father read it to me once. And I think it, to me as a little boy, it summed up what a man should be. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor look too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life for broken and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, lose and start again at the beginning and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are done, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on.
Hold on.
Just waiting.
If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 40 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Thank you, Bante.
You're welcome.